You know, these get dirty so fast. It looks like I got into something terrible on this one. I swear, these get dirty so fast. It seems like you're cleaning them every time you go out for a ride. You know what else goes by fast? The months, time. Today is the last day of June, and I wanted to give an update on all of the training and how that's been progressing throughout this month. Again, I had June, July, August to prep for an epic endurance, my first epic endurance race that I've ever done, the Park City Point to Point. So starting the 1st of June, actually the 31st of May, I hooked up with a professional cycle coach, and she has been building different training programs for me to help take me from basically maybe 20 to 30 miles a week tops riding to what we currently are, and progress up to the point where I can ride and complete a 75-mile, 12,000 feet of elevation climb during a single event, you know, 9 plus 10 hours of riding sort of a thing. So I just wanted to give a quick rundown of how that first month of training went. So to start out, it actually started out like the worst way possible. I had an injury. I tripped over a stupid lamp in my house and I sprained my ankle the last week of May. So basically zero riding up until the 1st, May 31st. I went for my first ride that day, and basically I have stuck to the road almost the entire month. I'm about to go on my second trail ride, and it is now June 30th. It has been such a slow recovery, but at least the ankle is feeling better. So that's great news. It was worth it to try and take it easy. So how this kind of started, I took an FTP test to kind of gauge where I was. It was miserable, right? 20 minutes of absolute hell. It sucked. And not only that, my result was terrible, right? My average for that 20 minutes was 189 watts. I, in my head, thought it would be much better than that. Again, I thought I was a good rider. The difference is, a good rider you might be, but you're untrained. And that's the whole difference here of what this month has made. So in total, this month, I will be at approximately 440 miles of riding. I have done, the first week, we started ramping up 55 miles, 112 miles, 113 miles, 84, and about 75 miles. So that's a lot of seat time for me. That averaged out to about 8 to 10 hours of riding time per week. There's some unique struggles with that, you know, sitting down on a bike that often, when you're not used to it, this thing becomes a torture device. I've had to seek out all sorts of different fancy bibs with chamois in it. I'll give a full report on how those are working out. Also, I had to visit a bike fit. The seat that I was originally using was just irritating me. I'm trying a new one, which after yesterday's ride isn't looking good. Hopefully today will be better. But the big and most interesting thing, does a structured training plan actually make a difference, right? Going from just going out and riding however I wanted to, with whomever I wanted to, at whatever pace I felt like, that was before, and now to being like I'm not gonna say no fun rides, because they're all kind of fun, but each ride is structured, it's specific, it's for a purpose. I don't go out just to ride anymore. I have a specific goal, whether it be time, whether it be power output for particular time intervals, whatever it is. It's no longer unstructured. Everything is done intentionally. That's a huge change. Also, another huge change, riding when you don't feel like it. Before, I totally let how I felt dictate whether I was going to ride, how hard I was going to ride. Now it doesn't matter. You feel like it, you don't feel like it, get out there and ride. Is it raining? Well, you might have to wait and push it later into the day. It doesn't matter, you do it. That has been a huge change, right? Come to find out, you can always do it, whether you feel like it or not. So that's been a nice improvement. The other nice, like, actual concrete, measurable improvement has been the FTP. Now, I started out this month taking that test at 189. It has gone up 16 points, if my math is right, up to 205. And I hit that last week during one of the intervals training sessions. So, I mean, I do this regular workout called a sweet spot, where you ride for 20 minutes, 2 intervals. A sweet spot tempo is just below your VO2 max, which is basically what that FTP is, right? I'm now habitually hitting above what my FTP was and feeling totally fine twice in a row for 20 minutes. So that's undeniable progress. I started out, a long ride used to be an hour and a half for me. I'm just about to go on a 3.5 hour ride. That is also huge. I mean, holy crap. I've still got a long way to go. Still got all July, still got all of August to prep. By the way, if you haven't already heard about this, the Roo Bike Club on Strava, I'm setting up a July 125 challenge. Just join the club, ride 125 miles, you'll get a sweet prize. That is also something I'm super looking forward to. So my rides are basically endurance rides, long, sort of lower intensity rides. Then I have really high intensity rides. So I have 2 long rides a week, 2 interval rides a week, and then basically like a skills day. I think for July, I'm going to introduce some gym training back into the mix and some mobility training back into the mix to help get my strength back and keep myself feeling like mobile and free on the bike, that sort of a thing. So looking forward to that. Definitely making progress. If any of you have questions about structured training and is it worth it, yes. Short answer, absolutely. So you got to eat, you got to rest, and repeat. Eat, rest, repeat. That's it. There's no magic. Just do it, whether you feel like it or not. So let me get this finished, cleaned up. Let me get back out on the trail. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate all your support and interaction with this. I can't wait to see what July brings. Happy holidays. All right, bye.